Hey, this is John Burek with PC Mag. I'm here at CES 2024 and we're checking out some of the coolest PC mods and cases at the show. So this is Be Quiet's Dark Base Pro 901 full tower case. This is a very flexible, somewhat modular case that allows you to install parts in a number of different orientations and configurations. We reviewed it on PC Mag late last year and gave it a 4-star review, and now it comes in white. So we're here with Height at CES, and we have here the Thick Q60, which is a all-in-one liquid cooler, which is, as the name suggests, extra thick. Now you can see on the display unit that they have here that there's a screen on it which looks a bit like a smartphone screen. It can be adjusted for a viewing angle, and really it's a really cool piece of bling. You can customize what shows up on the screen there. Here we have our CPU temperature, but you can do a variety of things with it. Now the reason it's called thick is because of the extra thickness of the radiator. It enables it to outperform longer radiators that otherwise might not fit in your case. So here at XPG, we have the Battle Cruiser 2, a sequel to its original Battle Cruiser full tower chassis. Big radiator support in the front. I mean, you see 3 fans here, but it actually supports up to 400mm plus radiators. And one of the cool aspects of this is actually you've got USB 4 front panel support. And here we have the Invader X Pro, which is a EATX compatible chassis with curved tempered glass. It's not acrylic, it's tempered glass. Really striking looking case with maximum visibility into the interior. Also from XPG, we have here the XPG Hybrid cooler, which this has the fans removed. The actual finished product is up here. It's basically a combination of a AIO cooler and a pure air cooler for CPUs. It's rated to work with up to the Threadripper Pro or Intel Xeon. And as you can see, it's very trim. You basically have a radiator in the middle and sort of a vapor chamber arrangement where liquid is circulating through the top. The Lante 2 is another new cooler from XPG. As you can see here, we've got a translucent water block over here for the CPU, and it's based on a new pump, which actually gets around the Asetek issue, where most AIO coolers are using Asetek. This is a independently designed pump with slightly different placement inside the cooler head. It's going to be a mid-price cooler and looks really striking. All right, so we also have some new power supplies from XPG here as well. This is their first SFX power supply, which is rated for 1000 watt or 850 watts. We also have the Core Reactor series. Now, the Core Reactor 2 has existed before. The Core Reactor 2 Mini is an ATX power supply that's got a short depth this way for cases where you need more space for your cables in front of the power supply. So here at Thermaltake, we have a bunch of new cases to look at. This one is the Tower 300. This is a micro ATX case. They've got on display here 3 colors. This one's called Bumblebee. We also have Hydrangea Blue and Matcha Green on the far right. And a pretty nifty case. These 3 panels come off separately. They snap off. And you can actually do a 420mm radiator down the right side of this case. You also have a little LCD screen on the bottom here. And you can also orient this case horizontally. They have an optional accessory kit that lets you put the case at an angle up on the desk, and it actually has a different bottom panel that makes it look parallel and look great on your desk facing this way. So here we are with Thermaltake with the CTE E600 chassis. This is a new chassis. This particular sample is in Hydrangea Blue, and it is also coming in white and black. Fishbowl kind of design here, and it's the CTE in the name. Employs a rotated motherboard where you have the ports on the top of the case here. The cool thing here, though, is that you have this sort of elevated design for the graphics card, where it's sort of up off the bottom and you're able to put fans across the bottom of the case. We're here at InWin, and we have a case called the Mod-Free Mini. Now, this is a mini ITX case that actually derives from InWin's mod-free concept, in which you have different modules, different shapes that could be bolted together to expand a system as you grow with it. Now, this particular configuration we're looking at here is mini ITX, has a full-size power supply, and is available in a bunch of different side panel configurations. The one that you see here is wood. It has a little wood accent and a wood side panel. We also have an acrylic version, and then there'll also be a mesh version. It's going to be about $219 for the timber version of the case. One thing I should point out is this particular configuration we see here has a mini ITX board, no video card. With some of the recent APUs that have come out with presumably good performance, you'll be able to run without a video card and do some basic gaming or GPU acceleration. But if you want to add a video card, you can get another mod-free module and make that happen. So here we have InWin's F5, which is derived from its 303 case, well known to enthusiasts. A lot going on with this case here. We've got swappable front panels. You can move them around, snap them off, put them in different configurations on the front, depending on your mood of the day. It's a dual chamber design, so you've got your main chamber here and your PSU behind it over here. vertical video card support. It also supports motherboards with back panel connectors, such as ASUS BTF and MSI's Project Zero, so you can do a really clean, no cables install in here. And the vertical mounting of the liquid cooler up here is very striking in this case. And the pricing in this case is going to be $149 for the version you see here and $169 for a white version with wood accents. Here we have InWin's Pac 1, which is an evolution of its original Pac PC case. Now, the original Pac was a series of sheets of sheet metal that you would fold, sort of like origami style, into a PC case. Here, it's sort of the same concept, but it's done with brushed aluminum and it's much more premium. Let's take a look. You can take the sides, and they're on these sort of hinges made of rubber silicone material, and fold this flat pack case into a case. It'll come in black or silver. One of the sides is going to be acrylic. With the black, you get sort of a translucent acrylic, and on the silver, you get this blue acrylic. This case can take mini ITX boards, full ATX or SFX power supplies, and a 240 millimeter radiator. It's coming in Q2 and should be in the $200, between $200 and $300 range.